So welcome back, family. We're here with something a little bit different. So as you can see, I sent some cards to Arena Club to get graded and vaulted. So I just got a notification that the grades are ready, so I figured I'd share it all and do the reveal with you. So I sent 24 cards, mostly basketball, some football, nothing really from my PC. These are ones that I'm just looking to see what they grade out at for, possible value plays or maybe even trade. So let's see what we got, and hopefully it's something good. Now, it did go fairly quickly. Only took about a week or so, and we start off with a bang. Wow, okay. Yeah, so I sent in this rookie ink. You may have seen it from my hoops opening, but yeah, 10 with a 10 auto on the Jayla Duran rookie ink. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see what's the next one. You can see I have 24 cards left. And let's move on to the next one. After Jayla Duran, we have another 10-10. All right, Sengun. We got 10, again, Gen Mint 10 with a 10 auto on the Sengun from Recon. This is the Recon signature RPS, so cool. So it looks like they're starting with my autos. I did send a couple autos in, as well as this Isaiah Thomas. Again, you may have seen this one from my Illusions rip. I got this as well as the Larry Bird. I just decided not to actually send in the Larry Bird because I think that's good as it is, so not looking to look for a grade on that. But again, look at a lot of these. Yeah, I will say, 10s. I did go with fairly good eye in terms of, especially with centering and major surface issues, to make sure that these would get decent grades. I'm hoping for at least 9s on most of these. So let's see what we got. Starting off pretty well. And we're at a 10. Nice. Awesome. Okay, I was actually hoping for this. Okay, so this is the Gem Mint 10 on the Scotty Barnes. I didn't think it would get a 10 on the at PSA because I know it was centered fairly well with good corners and edges, but I personally thought there were some surface issues, but I guess they didn't. So yeah, that's awesome. That plays well. That plays very well actually. So let's see with that. And then if you remember, I think I put this in the mail day when I got this, and as well as the Mojo Scotty, which I sold that one already. All right, next one up is another 10. This one's the Jaw. This is Artist Proof Gold of 22-23. So I got this in a break as well, and hopefully there's someone who kind of introduced me to this platform that would like to trade for it. So hopefully someone hit him up, okay? You know who I'm talking about. All right, next one up. And okay, this one's just a 9, a Mint 9. This is again from Pac-Man, one of his breaks. I hit a mixer. So let's see what we got here. So it was the centering itself that really brought it down, which I guess it was the front of the center. Yeah, front. So you can see in the front. You can see that left-right centering right there, where it's pretty far to the right there. So that made sense with that one. But again, I just wanted to make sure I see how it graded. Hopefully, Kaminga gets more playing time in the future. And another 10. This is again from I think this is a Whatnot break actually from Pac-Man that I got broke into a box of Photogenic and pulled this, 75th Diamond Anniversary. So that's pretty cool. Again. Alrighty, so far so good. So far 9 and above on everything. Here's a 9.5. So this I will say Revolution cards are a little bit tougher for me to try to see because the centering is hard to gauge. So it's gonna be interesting what the sub one. So is the corners. and the surface. Yeah, the surface is a little bit tough because it's just a lot of stuff going on, so you can't tell if it's, the design is supposed to be there or not. So that's one of the biggest things about surface with Revolution cards. It's hard for me to figure out if I should send it in, but 9.5, then I'm gonna take that all day. All right, next one up. I did send a couple of Revolution cards. Here's a LaMelo, again, perfect. We got another 10. This is a 4/5 from Illusions. Again, same hobby break that I did before. Again, centering was the only one that was off, but everything else, corners, edges, got perfect 10s with that. So I will say there's a few that I was wondering if the corners and the edges were going to be up to snuff, but it looks like they're doing pretty well with these. All right, so far so good. Another 10, again, another same Illusions break. Got a gem mint 10 here on the LeBron, so you can see that. Nice LeBron here, again, surface. Pretty good. All right, next one up. Another 10. This one's a Zaire with the blue ice. Again, did send up a handful of Grizzly cards just in case Pac-Man wanted to trade with something. So trying to entice him to see. There's a couple of cards in his showroom that I wouldn't mind offering for with some of these cards that I'm grading with. So again, that's why I chose certain cards to send in here. All right, what else we got? We have... All right, this one only came in an 8. I know the centering was going to be off on this, but I mostly, again, just wanted to send this in as a trade bait for Pac-Man, because it is his boy Kenny Lofton. So the corners actually, really, it was the corners that really got this one. Yeah, I can see it coming up there. But I thought it would be worse on the centering, and honestly, the way I saw it, but that's cool. That's fine. All right, let's see what else we have. This one's a 9/5 with a 10 auto on the Sengun from Revo T-Mall, Revo Asia. Again, I think this is the one I pulled myself. Again, for very first rip, where I pulled the Trey Murphy auto, which I may have to submit that to PSA actually now. The Cade Silver, the Franz Silver, the Franz auto, and obviously the big 1/1 Jalen Green. All right, 12. We're halfway through. So far, we only had that 1/8. Everything else has been 9s, mostly 9/5s and 10s. So doing pretty good. That's good to see. Again, I do try to be very intentional in what I send in to make sure it's going to be at least 9. Again, here's another 10. This one's going to be the Markelle Fultz Gold from Elite. Again, I broke into a lot of Magic Elite chasing the Franz Pen Pal. This was, I think, 5 of 10 on the Fultz. Alright, what we got here? Another 10. This is Kaminga. This is from the Optic H2 rip that you may have seen before, where I pulled one of these, the red Mobley Pulsar, and then the Cade blue Pulsar that actually wound up sending to PSA and actually got a Gem Mint 10 as well. Alright, we have... Alright, this one's a 9 with the 10 auto. And again, another Kaminga. Just seeing out this one. It was the centering that dragged it down to 8.5. Again, this was a little tough because it was hard for me to see what actually is the center on this one. So I was like, you know what, let me just send it in. The auto looked clean, so I knew it was going to get a 10 auto at the very least. So I was like, let me just send it in. I think that the corners and the edges where it seemed fine enough. I was like, all right, let me just send this in. But so far so good. Here's a 9/5. This is Luck of the Lottery Trade Disco from Prison Fast Break. Again, broke into a random team. Obviously, everyone's chasing, hoping to get the Hawk, the Mavs, but I got the Hawks. But luckily, I was actually able to connect on a decent tray, although be it an insert, but still a rookie tray. All right, 7 left. Let's see who's next. And here we go. I was hoping this would get a 10. This one I'm actually try to I might retrieve this one eventually to see how it goes. But yeah, again, this is another one from Pac-Man on one of his breaks where I drew the Mavs. I got this, as well as the Wang ZZ, White Sparkle, and the rookie Luca from Chinese New Year, which again sent that to actually PSA. Which stay tuned. I do have those are. I got the notification that the grades are ready, and then I will be doing a review for that once they come in as a physical review. So to stay tuned for that. Here's another 10 on the Impact. So we got a 10 this time on the Gem Mint for Steph compared to the 9 from Giannis. So again, so far they've been doing pretty well, doing very well actually, and again, fairly surprised on how quickly they turned this around. Because again, it's only been like a week, maybe 2 at most. All right, and here's a Tunnel Vision. Again, this was also, I believe, a Pac-Man break where I drew the Lakers. I think I hit the Kobe rookie that was graded as a PSA 9 too. Again, this one was the corners. Again, with the thicker cards, corners tend to be a little bit tougher, but yeah, again, it looked good enough. Centering looked fine on it. You can kind of see that corner right there coming up. So there you go. All right, 4 left. I think we're to the last. So here's another T-Mall, Redwood T-Mall auto. This one got a 9.5 with, again, it was hard for me to gauge. Just seeing that, I knew that at least the auto was going to have a 10 on it, so it was the surface. Again, hard for me to figure out what the surface issues on these Revolution cards are. So, but I'll take it. 9.5. I'll still take that Mint Plus. All right, 3 left, and I think we have football cards from here on out. Yep, we do. All right, so here's the T-Law. So again, if you saw my Super Bowl opening where I created my own boom box, I pulled this out of Certified. So this is the graffiti insert from 2021 Certified. Got surface issues, what kind of dragged it down, but yeah, that's one thing that I guess it's tougher, especially for me, without any like microscope or anything, or magnifying lens or anything like that to look at issues. I just have that LED light that shine to see what's going on with it. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Here's the pits. This is a perfect. Okay, I got a perfect. So this, I haven't seen this before. So all 10s on the subcategories on this tie-dye club level Kyle Pitts. So yeah, not sure if, that's cool. That's actually pretty cool. And this is the rookie year, so this is 2021. Again, I think I was doing a, not sure if I did a random or just I picked up the Falcons just to get the break moving, but I was more or less chasing Micah. And the last card should be Peyton. Yep, it is Peyton. So this is the one with the coding. I only got a 9, which again, a little bit tougher for these older cards. For the 98 Topps Finest Peyton Manning rookie. It's the surface itself, which is what dragged it down, but everything else seemed decent. Centering, again, it was a little bit tough for me to figure out what the centering. Usually centering is better on the older cards compared to today. Hint, hint, Panini. But yeah, surface issues a little bit tougher. That's usually what drags most of these cards down, because older cards, because they've been sitting in the packs all stuck together a little bit. So you're literally trying to peel it off, or in this case the breaker was trying to peel the cards off each other. So, but yeah, no, that was good. That was, yeah, I pretty much got what I was expecting. Everything came out pretty much at a 9 or above, except for the Kenneth Lofton. That was only an 8. Get that perfect 10, which I don't think I've ever seen and coming through some of these showrooms. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, so now these are in my showcase, my showroom, so you can see them all now. Just again, type for Superfam and Arena Club, and you'll see all of them up here, and you can see them viewed, as well as maybe if you want to make an offer on any of these. Again, none of these are in my PC per se, so I am open to offers on these, but I may not put a price on some of these quite yet. So there you go. Tell me what you think. If you have the same experiences with Arena Club, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like things like this, please hit like and subscribe for me. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by.